how's it going? So I finally got myself a tripod. Look, hands-free. Today I want to start a series about my opinions about certain subjects, about the YouTube and pets and fish and things like that. So it's basically a series that's going to be called What I Think About. And I mean, it's just my opinions really, but I really wanted to bring it because there's so many subjects that I want to review with you and just give you my take on it. So without further ado, today I want to start a series with what I think about pet tubers. So pet tubers, if you don't know what it is, it's basically YouTubers that have multiple pets or a few pets and make videos about their pets, like me. But I don't have all that many pets. I mostly have fish, but a lot of pet tubers have a lot of different types of species, which is great. It's kind of watching like the National Geographic's channel and what else? There's several YouTubers I really enjoy. I like a lot Do-It-Yourself King, Joey. Hi. Big fan. I've been watching his videos for a very long time. I also really enjoy Camp Cannon, which is a reptile channel mostly based around turtles and lizards. Haven't seen many snakes, but since I own a tortoise, a Russian tortoise, Olivia, so I really enjoy his channel. He has like a whole sanctuary about pets and like what he keeps. He also saves like endangered species and takes them away from the pet trade when they're sold illegally and things like that. He just gives good pets good homes. So but there's other channels that I'm a little bit amiss about because I don't really like the way they handle things. See, in pet tubing, there's the demand and then you have to give the supply. So people subscribe to you because they really enjoy your video about, I don't know, like let's say fish. Okay, so they subscribe about fish, but if you keep showing little Billy fish in 25 videos, it kind of gets redundant and people just don't subscribe because, I mean, I've seen your fish already 25 times. So what happens in pet tubing is that they constantly have to like bring new content, new pets, and yeah, that's where I feel a little bit like, even if it's like fish or whatever pet it is, supply and demand or demand and supply. So the more viewers you have, the more entertaining you gotta be, the more you have to use pets to make your channel, basically. So this is what pet tubing is. And now I find that sometimes pet tubing turns into a deep dark hole for pets. Let's say they got a specific lizard, okay, and that lizard was viewed once on a video and didn't do so well as the mice video. Well, that lizard now falls into the deep dark void of YouTube because not as many care to see that particular animal, you know? But the thing for the pet tuber is that they gotta take care of that animal now that it's theirs, okay? It's unethical to dispose of an animal that didn't pet tube you enough. Or whatever. You get a pet, okay? The whole point of a pet is to have a little soul of non-human being that lives with you and is your friend. A pet is a friend, ultimately, that isn't human. So I really enjoy non-human friends. Yes, I enjoy my fish, I enjoy my tortoise, I enjoy my dog. But if these pet tubers get the animals for views, for show, for just making a video about that particular species, that turns into not a very good show because the animal either will be taken care of well, or you just like you will never know what will happen to that animal unless people care enough to ask for updates. But oftentimes that doesn't happen unless something hits the fan and then they're like, hey, it's been a few times we post videos and we haven't seen your pets. I'm not talking about anybody specifically. I'm just talking about pet tubers getting a ton of pets for a ton of views, and then those pets either disappearing or not being treated well or being disposed or being rehomed. What the hell are you getting your animals for? If it's a pet tubing, it should be a pet. It should stay with you for life. And I'm not blaming them for getting rid of their animals, okay? But it's not a good decision for you to get an animal which you know will be time consuming. So it's either the animal will take your time or you will not give the animal your time. I hope you're following me. Because ultimately one of you is going to suffer if you have many animals. Like you have to want to give that animal your time and love in order for it to thrive. And if you don't have the time and love because that animal was only bought for the purpose of a video, you know, then it's not your friend. It's just an animal you bought for the purpose of YouTubing. And there has been an explosion of pet tubers lately that just showcase new species every week or every 2 weeks, and like they get those cages for them. They often keep them in the same house. Often they're just brought in and brought out, you know, like parasites, infection, the air you breathe. So I'm not meshing anybody. If you know who I might be talking about, good for you, but I'm not talking about that person specifically. I'm talking about a lot of people that doing this. A lot of people, then they just make a small video, say, hey, cutesy dootsy is still alive, you know. Okay, good, it's still alive. Are you really taking care of it? You know, is it really at your house still? Is it the same one, or has it died? We don't know if it has died, so we don't know. And the same happens for fish. A lot of people get fish, and then the fish, well, how many videos can you make out of one fish, you know? You gotta be creative to make 25 videos from one species of fish. So they get rid of that fish. They get a new fish. They get a new fish that I haven't had before. My advice on that is, instead of getting yourself a new fish, how about you upgrade your tank? How about you change up the rocks? You, I don't know, change your substrate, make your filtration better, make your lighting better. Do something to upgrade their environment versus getting new pets every time to just supply the demand of videos. It's all cool to make money off YouTube, but it's not cool at the expense of little beings that don't know what the heck is going on with them right now. Why are they here? Why is there so many of them in one room? Why? And so there's several YouTubers I won't mention that do that, and I despise you because this is not nice, whatever you're doing to these pets, okay? Yes, you can take a picture of them and be like, oh, look, he's so cute, he's still alive, he's doing great. But that's just the time of a picture. We don't know if you actually spent some time with it. And honestly, if you're spending your whole day with 25 different types of pets, taking care of them, you don't have a life. There's a whole world out there you can explore and be like, wow, you know, the world is beautiful. I do road trips, I have friends, and checking out new places, new restaurants. No, you have 25 pets at home and you're a slave to it. You can't do that. Like, that's torture for yourself if you're actually doing that. I mean, you can love them as much as you want. If you want to really do that, make a sanctuary like Camp Cannon. Make a sanctuary, hire some people to help you, have donations, do like school tours, you know, to give education. Make it your business, okay? If you want to spend that much time on your animals a day, make it your business. I mean, my business, 9 hours a day of fishing, you know? But even my tanks at home, I used to have 17 and I downgraded to 10. One of them is actually, two of them are QT because it's too much. It's too time consuming and I knew I couldn't give them all the best lives they could. So I'm not saying take my example, but I mean, that's the logical thing to do. And a lot of them are really, really young people, like teenagers to early 20s, early 30s. If you have 25 pets or more at your house, what are you doing of your young years? What are you doing, you know? Like, is YouTube really worth it? I don't know. Maybe that's why I haven't made it through YouTube yet. But in my humble opinion, do something else, you know, for yourself. And if you want to do videos about pets, which is great, make their lives better in those videos, not just, hi, I got this new fish. Next week, I got this new fish. Oh, but that new fish already disappeared by a week later. Like, this is for Joey, okay? Not a critique, whatever. Okay, you're the king of the do-it-yourself, but it's been a long time. I haven't seen any new projects. Why? Where is the king of the do-it-yourself? I want to see projects. I don't want new fish. I don't want a tour of your fish tanks every week. I don't want to see that. I know you have your fish tanks. I have my fish tanks too. But you're the king do-it-yourself, and I'd like to see more do-it-yourself projects for people that don't have 1 million subscribers and that don't get funded in their equipment and everything else like that to make crazy setups. Like, for example, you have aqua illumination lights, okay? Well, aqua illumination lights are very good, amazing, but if you don't have $300, $400 for one aqua illumination, which usually you need more than one on a tank that's about to feed, well, you can take some, what's it called? Those lights, those projector lights that shine in your yard in the dark. I don't remember. I'll add the name under. So you can take those, and some YouTubers actually test them out, and they grow plants. They're really amazing. So that's my advice for some pet tubing that just show new pets. Just go back to your roots and show us what you can do. That's the fun part. That's the cool part. One YouTuber I absolutely love is Miss Jinx, which is Rachel O'Leary. Sorry, I messed up your name, girl. I really love that she sticks to her subject. She knows what she's doing, and it's around her area of expertise all the time. And it's always new stuff, despite it being concentrated on her area of expertise. This is really cool. I really love this channel. It's really, really amazing. And there's other channels I will mention that keep doing rookie mistakes or really mean things to their fish, like live feedings of fish they haven't quarantined, and gulper fish that don't want to eat, and they keep trying to feed the same frozen goldfish over and over week after week. The awkward pose. I still wonder what the heck. How can you make videos showing people what to do when you're absolutely lost in the nebula? You don't know what you're doing. I'm not gonna mention you, but if you watch me, you know who I'm saying. So, those are animals. Those are little people with their own little lives, and they don't want to be abused, and they don't want to be experimented on. They don't want to be profited on. They don't know what money is. They don't care what your money is. They just want a life. They've been already enslaved into those glass cages, boxes, and to be our pets. That's enough for them of suffering, that you don't need to make it worse by the living conditions of such, So if you have a pet, take care of it like a sibling. My dog is my baby. Not that I treat her as a baby, but you understand. It's like a sibling. It's a friend. It has to be taken care of and have the time to give it attention. So, anything else I want to cover on that? Let me think. Again, I never scripted. At least I got a tripod so I can gesticulate. But yeah, that's mainly it about that. And I'll make more videos about my opinion about not just the YouTube community, different subjects, different fish subjects, and yeah. Well, thank you so much, guys, for watching. Don't forget to like my video if you liked it. If you didn't like it, that's cool also. You can also subscribe. Hit the bell buttons for my latest notifications, so when I upload a video, you get it directly into your email that, hey, I'm there again, annoying you. All right, guys, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.